Hello and welcome to the first Transport Fever of 2019. Hope you all had a good new year and are fully recovered by now. Right, we have a finalist, a winner, I should say, of the, not Guess the Station. I'm going to spoil that one right now. I have a, I have a solution to when no one wins. Anyway, first off, so we had 5 finalists and we need to get rid of 2 first. The runners-up who are being knocked out are going to be GrandpaZola with the golden gloat. Unfortunately, that is not the winner and is the one that I voted for. So there you go, just goes to show. Definitely not fixed. Leo Shirky with Grand T's Grand Trophy, also knocked out in the finals. You got all the way to the finals though, so not the end of the world, is it? It did well. Alright then, so we're left with 3. In 3rd place, and a bronze, is Twover Games, and Grand T Coin had 21% of the votes. 2nd, Dan B. I recognise the Bush Award with 23% of the votes. And a clear winner, by a long way, is Jonty Sherson with Stationmaster and 36% of the votes. Well done to Jonty there. That is going to be the new name. Given it's called Stationmaster, we're going to change that up a little bit then. I'm not going to say the Golden Badge of Awesome anymore, obviously. What I will say is, who is this week's Stationmaster? Well, this week it is me. I get that honour. If no one gets the Guess the Station, I kind of win. We'll go with that. And then I'm the Stationmaster for this week. I called it, didn't I? At the beginning of last episode. When we had Guess the Station. That this would be the first Guess the Station with a new name. And no one would get it. I didn't think it... Well, yeah, no, this is tough. There's going to be a few like this. Shall I put you out of your misery? Let's zoom out a bit. And a bit more. Can you get it yet? That's the question. Let's bring all this back up. There we go. There are people waiting there. The train's kind of a giveaway, but it could have been one of many stations on this route. And we'll look that way. Oh, that's a residential building. That's not going to be it, is it? Let's go over here. Wood End! No one got it. There were some fine guesses, and some were close. No one got the clue either. There's some other station names here that you should remember. Do you know, it's a little bit difficult. It is looking rather busy in Wood End at the moment. Yeah, there's going to be a few generic-y looking stations around, which there are in the UK. Obviously, it's a bit easier in the UK as, like in real life, as you have distinct buildings around and things like that. We don't get that privilege. Although, we also don't have any cab rides yet for this map, which I'm hoping to do as we come towards the end of the Steam era. And when we take a break, instead of... There won't be, like, no videos. There will be a few cab rides. So we'll get those up. And they'll be the first cab rides on some of the routes. And that should help with Guess the Station in the future. For stations like this, some are obviously going to be easier than others. Look how busy it is at Wood End. That's pretty cool. I like that. I've also made a few changes to the map as I've been working on it. Ignore all these roads. I've got a plan for those, don't worry. But it's not important for now. We can change that whenever we feel like it. There's Birmingham International. Oh, I looked that up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is no longer called Birmingham International Airport. It's just Birmingham Airport. What have I been doing? Yes, roads. Lots and lots of roads. If you can see them all here, I've started to fill out some of the roads in between towns and some of the main roads. One of the main ones I did, which was severely lacking, was around King's Heath and Balsall Heath and Highgate. They've started to fill out down here. I've also changed this track a little bit. We've now got this this little tunnel, which is on this line. This will be where the... I think this is the line that Cross Country use. And it hooks round into New Street and then out again. So it uses this line here to avoid this area. There we go. We got some scenery starting to appear around this line. No longer bare and plain. Now let's go over to where we're going to be working today. I've done a little bit more to the end or the exit to New Street, however you want to. Not New Street, Snow Hill. Oh, well, look at that. We have a Raven Class A2 and a Class A1, as well as a top-seater bus. We've got to get buses in. Now's probably a good time to do it. That's why I'm trying to work on the roads, guys, so we can get some buses going. But we do have a Class A1 and a Raven Class A2. We could probably replace some of our... In fact, our Virgin train... One of our Virgin trains could possibly be that. Where are they? Is this a Virgin? It's cross country, isn't it? Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. That's got to be cross country. Oh, I just noticed it's got the little GT logo on there. Look at that. Beautiful. Where's... There we go. Oh, but I like the sound of those. Maybe we'll make this cross country. Oh, but that looks so amazing too. Come on, you've got to upgrade them. Pause it. You've got to upgrade them. Let's do this one. Let's do the Virgin Trains train replacement. We're going to have the A2 carrying that, I think. Let's not replace now. That'll be a disaster. Right, locomotives. Let's find our train. Now we could have the Class A1 or the A2. Raven Class A2. Ooh, which one? Should we try the Raven Class A2? Although that's on the East Coast Main Line. Maybe we'll wait till we get the East Coast Main Line on there. Let's go with this one. London North Eastern Railway. There we go. Developed by Sir Nigel Greasley. We'll add that. We'll have the Class A1. All this pausing when it loads in the model does make me slightly panic. Let's replace now. That should be all of them. And then we'll take a look. Let's find us one that's coming into a station. Can we find a Virgin train that's coming into a station? Probably that one. I think we've only got two on the line. There he is. Let's see. Yeah, he's a little bit away. We'll come back and look at those. Oh no, we could find him. Now I know what you're saying about this. We've got a bit of a backlog here. This has been mentioned before. Oh, I need to fill that in, don't I? There's a bit of a hole there. I'll fill that in. I know what you're saying. This is a bit chocker block. How far does it go? Well, it's only the three local... Well, it's two local trains. I mean, it's because we're waiting for the cross-country service to come out. But there he goes. Once he releases... You see I put some fencing in here? Isn't that nice? I love this fence mod. Okay, so that's going in, and he'll clear the tracks. For the most part, they don't back up like this. It's just when the little shuttle gets here. Now, when we extend the line, a lot of them are running on this line. When we go past Coventry, is it Coventry? I think it's Coventry. Yeah, when we go past Coventry, this is going to go further out. We're not going to add any trains to the line to start with, so it's going to spread them out. And obviously, they're going to be heading out that way too, which is looking more and more likely now that we have this. Let's go back here and try and see our new Class A1. Where are we? Where's the airport? It's like, can't miss it really. It's actually got a massive airport there. See, this is filtered out. That's it. It's just 3 trains waiting to get in. And I will accept that. Given how we work in here. Look, it's already cleared out. He's already turned round and gone back out. And heading back to New Street. And it's all clear, and the London train is off. He's off. He's gone. I like that, personally. I think it's an acceptable waiting time to get into the main station here. Pretty much every train, in fact, every train stops here. So it doesn't really matter, does it? It'd be just like waiting to get into a terminus station. Here comes our... well, it's last run. What were they? What were they? Oh, actually, you might be able to see at the front. Here we go. No, not that. Don't do that. Which one is it? I want to do that one. Here we go. I don't do that one very often. Yeah, the 4000. Soon he's going to be an A1. That kind of works for us. Alright, in he comes. Don't crash when you change. Not that it matters, we haven't technically done anything. I just want to let time go, though. Oh, there we go. And we got my GT logo on there. Because we own the railways, we're now. Look at the Grand T transport up here, that's awesome. There we go. We might be able to make these a bit longer now. Let's have a look at the details. Bring this in the middle. Oh, he's waiting to get out. There's a local train in the platform. Don't like that there's no logo here. A little worried about that. I'd like that sorted out. Don't like this. This scares me. I don't know why there isn't. There mustn't be a small logo. Mediocre still. They would be pushing it with another carriage. Let's see him head off. There he goes. He's definitely picking up faster than the 4000s. Right, over to Snow Hill. Oh, no, not Snow Hill. Many of you have seen in Discord that I dropped some screenshots. Here we go. Third time lucky. I had another go at this. We were kind of missing this main road here, where we're going to have a couple of... In fact, I'll show you what we're going to have there. We're going to have a couple of bus stops just there. That is about right. That should capture these. Yeah, that captures the station quite nicely. Right, we'll rename this to its actual road name at some point. And there we go. There is our lovely new Galton Bridge. And is it Galton? Yes, it is Galton Bridge. I like that much better because of all these correct bridges that are around. Obviously, we're condensed. So I had to do the best we could. This area here is going to change a little bit. I don't know how we're going to do it. It's supposed to be a little industrial area here, and is lower than the track because there's a couple of bridges here, and that's almost a little mini viaduct. Don't know whether I'd like to attempt that today. We might have to get rid of some of this here in order to achieve that, which will mean maybe shifting this bridge a little that way and doing some terraforming. One of the things I do want to do today, we can almost see that it's going to work. We've got to connect up to here from Snow Hill for the main line. And then we've got this is the tram line, remember. Although it's trains, we're having trams all the way up to Wolverhampton over there. And so this will be an interesting little experiment. We're going to try tiny stations and run small trains. What I'd really like is a tram that runs on, that's a train asset. Well, not an asset, an actual train, but it's one of the trams. That would be cool. And then we could place the trams on there, even though they're on the rail lines. In real life, these are the same gauge as there, as the main line. Anyway, I believe it was actually used by trains originally, and they just repurposed it into the tram line next to the line here from the actual train line from Snow Hill. So what do you reckon? Here's what I was planning with these along the side. We're a bit we're a bit condensed and have gone a bit too far to the west, so we had a bit of a issue here. This should be actually above ground, and then it goes quickly down and would be like that, and it has these arches all along here. So we're just going to start off with it with these arches and unfortunately skip the bit where it's slightly raised. It's a tough thing to replicate. I love that people are walking across Snow Hill. That is amazing. Look at them. More of this. We need more of this. The little bridges and stuff to get down to platforms. I love those. There's a couple of stations with them. There's our car park. I haven't really done much with the car park. It's just still there. What I was doing is more importantly doing the roads. I haven't done anything. What are we, 17 minutes in? I haven't done anything. Well, that's a lie. We've got... I've given myself this week's Stationmaster reward. Okay. Should we get on with it? Let's connect things up and then see where we need to be. We're not connecting with that one. That goes underneath this line. Alright guys, should we do it? Should we destroy some Handsworth? Not the real plan. Right. That's what we're going to be doing. We got to come right through here. I believe we're going over the top of that one. I'm going to double check though when it comes to it. First off, I want connectors to Galton Bridge. Up there. So we're going to have to make our way through all the things. Yep, that should do us. You're going to have to all go. Let's do it. Let's build us some track. This is important. This is a very important section of the map. We got this side, you see. This is also important. But now we need the west side of it all. We're going to need a station at Perry Bar. And then we've got another junction which comes round. We're going to have to swing kind of tight round there and back down that way. And we're going to head off towards West Brom with this. We'll put the stations in once we've got the track roughly where we want it. I don't know what we're doing here though. I mean, we go straight. How does it look? We go right underground, don't we? And we stay underground. We're probably going to need to come up at some point. It depends whether we're going under or over with that. Yeah, if we come over that line with this, this should raise up. Otherwise, it's the other way around. Alright, so this is the line that goes over the top, which would make sense given that this is a viaduct area. We can do that then. This needs to start heading up rapidly. We might redo... No, we can't because of all this. And we've got to get down there. So we'll go up from there. If we start heading up with this now, just a nice gentle gradient. I don't know why we're slowing. Well, do you know, it doesn't matter if we slow down, does it? It's all a bit slow round here anyway. So this does need to... It will stay kind of buried. Like that. We're just laying the outline and making sure that we can connect and that it's in roughly the right place before we add some stations. There's going to be a lot of them. Okay, I'm liking that so far. So far, so good. We'll go like that. I mean, we do kind of raise up a bit and there's going to be some bridges. Both road and rail. Like that. There we go. There we go. And if this guy gets up to about ground level, which he is. Oh, and he makes a bridge already. So let's keep him like that. Oh, I like it. I like it. That's going to have to go. We're losing a lot of Birmingham. That's for sure. And remember, we've got to swing round to Perry Bar. So let's go there. I don't know what type of bridge it is just yet. I kind of feel like we can go with that. Let's keep it nice and straight, shall we? Nice and flat. There we go. That works. So that's our line heading over there. Oh, I love it. It's almost perfect as well. And that's going to be going round that way. We'll kind of scoot past here. We'll have Perry Bar Station around about there. We can go 65. It's going to be very short stopping, slow trains. Now, we need to head to Galton Bridge. Ooh. Have we got to plough right through this? What is that? Is this part of Handsworth? That might be part of Handsworth. If that's Handsworth... Oh, I would like it if that house there is Handsworth. We might get away with it then. Okay. Because we need to be heading towards West Brom. Like here. Which will mean... Oh, goodness me. Anybody a bit nervous for Handsworth right now? Might be their demise. There we go. No, we got it. We got it. Let's do it. And we'll come round that way. Do you know, I think we could go up a bit, actually. Let's keep this one up to... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I would like to start heading up a touch. What we do have... I've got an idea. There's a fun little raised section for the tram line. And then kind of 2 industrial areas with sidings. I'm thinking that's a good entry point for this side of Birmingham. To have a couple of freight yards, if we have the room. Are we kind of heading in the right place now? You know, we are. We are. We could do this. This is going to work. We don't want to go too high. This straight section might be where we put our little freight yard. And then we need to straighten out. We're going to go north of West Bromwich. We need to come around there. We're going to plough right through there, aren't we? There we go. Oh dear, West Bromwich. You've kind of taken a bit of a beating there, but that's alright. Let's straighten this out then. We'll head that way. No, this is all sorts. Wait, are we heading up there? Still, I think we are. I meant to straighten that out, didn't I? I just said, oh, let's straighten this out, and then I go ahead and start raising it. No, it is flat. Very deceiving. Go round there. So this is the metro, the tram line. Do you know, it's kind of working, isn't it? It's kind of working. Then we'd connect to here. Like that. And that would be Snow Hill connected. And then our tram line is going to head off that way. Towards Wolverhampton. Look, it's almost perfect. I love it. So we got that bit in, and this is connected. I like it. So, Perry Bar. We're going to get this connected and figure out what we're doing there and where we can fit a station in. And we're going to go that way for there. The crossover for this is quite an easy one. It'll be like that. Like that. I believe. This one's going to go straight. Yep. So far so good. And then we're swinging round. I would prefer it a bit quicker. But we'll do what we can. Here we go. I mean, obviously it doesn't have to be too quick. It's a junction. We'll come round like that. Can we do it? That's the question. Well, we're kind of... Yeah, we're kind of meeting at different sort of heights here, aren't we? Take that right back then. As long as the junction is flat, it doesn't matter what the rest of it does. And then this is going to come that way. Think. Okay, that's nice and flat. Then we'll connect this up to here. How much of a slope's that going to be? If it's just a gradual slope, doesn't matter. Oh, I'll take that. Get rid of this. Second. No, I'll take that. That is beautiful. I like that. That's a bit excessively wiggly though, isn't it? That doesn't need to be like that. Let's do this flat. Going round. Kind of goes round that way. Then hopefully we can now come in here at a good angle. There. That might give us what we need. How's that? That's looking a bit better. I like that. This is right. That's how that crosses in and joins and whatnot. We're going to have to do something similar down here. We could probably go at a better angle from that point. Alright. We're getting there. What's this town here? Hampstead. We need to figure out where that is joining. But this bit is important. Now, if you notice, we've got Aston. This connects all the way up and heads down all the way through there. I don't know whether that is old. Oh, yeah, we're all shifted west a bit. There's not much I can do about that. As long as we can get this filling out in the middle, that will look rather nice. I love this road. That's amazing. Should we not have that just randomly placed there? All right. We have a connection, guys. Another main piece of track done. I'll have to figure out what bridges and roads we've got running down here. The question is, can we fit that little... This doesn't need to be like that. Can we fit that little freight yard? Well, it wouldn't be a little freight yard for us. Ideally, we'd just make it... would make it 200. Because then we can have like an industrial area here, which there is. This is all going to get built up again. Because that's Handsworth. And we've got Winson Green down there. Now, as long as this builds up, we should be fine. So let's connect all that back up quickly. I don't know what we're doing with this. Oh, don't stutter like that. You make me panic every time. We'll bring that round like that for now. Double bridges. It'll work. Let's connect you back up. I'm not sure why that made a bridge noise. More panicking. It's fine. Put a little... No, we'll do that better. I don't like that. We could do with connecting that up, though. That I like. And that can just smash into there like that. This needs to come over. Put that into there. Smooth that all out. Official episode. Have I done that before? I can't remember. I'm deep in concentration today. Get rid of that for now. Alright. We have connected tracks. This I like. So the Hawthorns is going to be about there. I think we move Aston closer that way towards Aston. Aston Villa's ground. Villa Park. Is that what it's still called? Yeah, let's move that across a little bit. I'm a little bit worried. Let's click on that. Okay. I have changed the code for JK's signal boxes here. I'm hoping it stops it from crashing randomly. I've sent JK the little files replacement. So hopefully that got rid of the random crashes. Now, for any other modders out there, what it is the params or parameters, little thing, you need to make sure it's within the bounds of your settings. Otherwise, just put a little check at the as soon as it comes into the FN function, the update function. Just put a check in that the settings, these settings here, fall within the bounds of the settings you have in your mod. Otherwise, it'll random crashes, because unless you've got your add-on, I know there's a lot of people who are going to be watching this. Most of you, I would imagine, who are saying, "Why are you giving a mod lesson?" I know. Okay, I won't give a mod lesson. I'm sure any modders that are watching will understand what I'm saying there. If not, drop me a message, join Discord or something, and I'll let you know how to prevent random crashes with shared settings, unless you have your mod separated into its own namespace. Okay, I've just literally put everybody to sleep, so let's get on with this, shall we? The Hawthorns, yes. Possibly here. It's both a train station and a tram station. So that's fine for us. Where could we have it? We could have it about there. That might do us. It's kind of in the right place. I would like it to be... is it this one? This one. Well, we're going to need a building both sides. I don't know which side the actual building would be. Probably towards the ground. It matters not. 2 tracks, 2 tracks. Now, the tram side... This is where I'm a little bit worried about this. We don't need it that big for a start. The tram side, I just want them to be 80s. Like that. That's all I want them to be. Little 80s. And I think that will do us for those. We're going to put this in temporarily. Let's knock that back even further. We'll make this work. Roof length. We'll go with 50% actually. That looks better. I like that. I would prefer the tram track centered, but we'll take that. We're going to have to mirror these. Obviously. Here we go. Oh no. What are you doing? Go both the same way, please. As long as we can get this right, the curvature and everything, we should be fine. Medium kind of works for this. I mean, we're just kind of making it up as we go along. That's how I'd like to build this. So let's give us a real good curve. Go that and that. That's almost there. A little bit more. Go there and there. How's that looking? You know, I'll possibly take that. That's about right, isn't it? Because we're going to need to get this... We'll just connect to this track here. Let's take that all the way back. Then we'll bring this up a little bit. We'll keep it like that. Oh, it makes me panic every time. Oh, now we don't have the right angle. It's alright, we'll redo that bit. This will be the Hawthorns. Or our version of it. Tram tracks don't have to be fast. But this is what I was thinking for our little tram stations. They'll be shorter like that. I think that's kind of cool. We'll take this all the way back. And we'll join up better. Like so. How's that looking? Yep, I'll take that. A bit of elevation change will do us. But it could be a little better on that corner. Do it like that. Then we'll do the elevation change a little more gradual. We head up there. Better. Much better. Oh, this is going to be tight, isn't it? Rather you didn't do that. We can get in here. We can do this. Let's hold shift. Here we go. Get that in there. Then like that. That is beautiful. Beautiful mess. Ooh. See, it's a good job I fixed that. That probably crashed. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just nervous after After Sunday's episode, I am super nervous about mods at the moment. That's okay. That's okay. So there might be some weird edits in this episode. If you haven't realised already, because I keep saving it. And why not? Otherwise I'm recording all day. I don't even know whether this is going to get out in time. There was a storm when I wanted to record. It was an electrical storm as well. I'm not a big fan of recording during electrical storms. Not just the fact that it's absolutely incredibly loud, but I don't want to fry my PC either, because that would make everybody sad, especially me. Then we would have no episodes at all. I like to be on the cautious side when it comes to electrical storms. Okay, we're probably going to have to let this grow around here. Let's connect that up. We'll just have a little road going up like that. Gradually head up and join into there for now. We will sort this out once we've got some more of West Bromwich back. We'll figure out where the Hawthorns is going, which is West Brom's ground. Probably about here. So let's get us our stadium assets, because we've got to put Villa's ground back in too. If we can find them. I can never remember where they are. Are they in question mark? Think so. Yeah, there they are. I'm going to look at this, or if there's any budding texture artists out there. If we could have like a selection of colours for all the main teams in the UK, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's have it, I think it's that way round. I don't know. We'll put it there for now. That's the Hawthorns. There we go. And then we'll bring Aston Villa a little closer to Aston. Alright, look at all the stadiums. There's a Birmingham Arena as well, kind of here. But there's only so many. Well, we'll leave these to football and rugby. There's cricket grounds as well. I'll put those in. There we go. Guess the stadium's going to be fun. We might do that. I don't know. I know it's been mentioned. I don't know whether it was in jest. We could have guess the stadium. We could have guess the station sometimes to be freight stations. I never thought about that. What's your thoughts on that, guys? Guess the freight station. I mean, it'd be obvious that it's a freight station. There we go. Smooth that out a bit. How's that looking? Will that do us for the Hawthorns? I think it will. We'll rename it. We are going to miss out on some stations. Hawthorns. Probably spelled that wrong. Ooh, that will cheese some people off. If I've got that wrong. Oh dear. Okay. What I want to do Sunday... Oh, Perry Bar. That's going to be about here, isn't it? We haven't got much room for it, have we? This is what I was worried about, you see. We don't have a lot of room to fit Perry Bar in. Literally right there. Might need to rethink this one. Might need to rethink this one. I would kind of prefer Perry Bar there. Which would mean we could bring this round closer. But I'm a little worried about Handsworth. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, come on, we're gonna do it. What we could do as well is have this all sorts of shorter. Get rid of all of that. If we put Perry Bar in where we want it, and then we'll go from there. So we'll go up to here, like that, and then we'll put Perry Bar in. Definitely doesn't look like that. In fact, we could just have a... Don't know what the station looks like, but it doesn't really matter for now. We just need to get it in. We could actually use that one. That will make it easier. Does it need to be very long? How long are these? They're not... Are they that? They're a bit shorter than that, aren't they? About 140, I think. 140 will help us. Because we've got to get the junction after Perry Bar. That's so close, but... let's knock it back a touch more. Get it just there. And this is where it's going to be. Right there. We're going to be... oh dear, we're going to be all sorts of problems, aren't we? We could curve this round more aggressive. Because I like where this bridge is. That's kind of right. If we have this... yeah, you're going to have to go. Destroying Birmingham Day. That's what this is. We'll stop doing that soon. So let's get that out straight. Don't want any issues there. We'll have a crossover just there. That's where the crossover is going to start for the junction. Way closer than it should be. But we're going to have it shorter. Yep. Okay, we'll go that way. Goodness me, this is going to be tight. Get in there. We're not going any faster than 30. That's what we've got to do. We're going to have to go around here at 30 because we've got to swing right round. There are some of you watching who don't like that our trains are running slow, but what can you do? So this is going to come round much tighter than it does in real life, but we're still going to have the junction, which is going to be extremely important. A little bit of track there. Didn't see that. Then it can go that way. We'll get it. Have faith. And then this can come out like that instead. Does that work? You know, that kind of works, doesn't it? And then we're going to have to swing round like that. Much slower, obviously. A lot more curly-whirly than it should be. Back on curly-whirlies again. But I feel it's important to have at least Perry Bar in. That's where it is. Just before this junction. That's an important station. And these are short stopping anyway. We have, if we look at it, we have Aston there. And then one of our very first stations, Duddeston. Yeah. And then we're Aston, then Perry Bar. We're supposed to have another station in here as well. That's why this one had to go. It was Witten. Kind of there. That one we are going to skip. There is no way we're getting that in. For now, we're just going to connect this up with our station approach road, because I like it. Then we'll go off either way. Go around like that. That'll do us for now. Connect these all up. Hopefully, they'll start growing. We'll have a curve there. A little road there. They're going to be a bit different to this than this anyway. Let's do something weird here. Or nice. Will it end up looking nice? Who knows? And we'll branch off that way. And into there. How's that look? Do you know, not too bad. It's in a city. Alrighty. So we got that in. Perry Bar's going to be an important new addition to our lines. What I think Sunday's what we're going to do Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to double check what these stations look like. This is outlining. We've got to do this. This is good. We're not doing this today, are we? I might do this off camera for you. Try and figure out whether, because it's going to take a lot of digging and deleting and retrying and trying to make it look nice. This is important. We're going to need more of these little stations along here. We could have the jewellery quarter right there. It'll be somewhere around there. We'll kind of head back like that. So if we bring this round, hold shift, get a little bit of an angle and away from and away from the main line. Then we have, what was it, 80 little stations. Yep, that's not going to be enough, is it? We're going to need it on a curve. Oh, I don't think I changed the height. I hope we can still do that without destroying it. I want them with thin platforms because they're just tram stops. And let's give it a curve. 600. Here we go. We just need to come out a little bit further. Come out like... Come on. Stop snapping. Come out there. Bet that'll do us. Oh, go on. Get in there. That... Oh, this building here. That doesn't need to be there. Do-do-do. Let's change that. None. That's more trans-stoppy. Oh, but we do need an actual... We do need an actual entrance. Let's make them useful. Oh, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Why did I do that? Surface B. And only on one side, please. There we go. Perfect. There's our little tram stop. Slash train, whatever it is. There we go. This kind of work... Ooh, whoops. Well, actually, because they are trams, these can be quite sharp and slow. Yeah, that absolutely works. And plus it's giving us a little bit more scenery. I love that, actually. I absolutely love that. Look at the little tram stops. These are going to be our trams. It is wonderful. Let's take these up gently. They don't have to be too gentle. Like that. And we'll go flat. There. Yep, that kind of works. We'll send this round this way. Well, I don't know what I did there. Send that round that way. We'll smooth this out. Down to there. Don't delete it though. As long as we know where this road is going. Which I don't. I really don't. And we'll connect this up. There we go. Smoother. And we'll make sure to call this the jewellery quarter. For our trams. I don't know whether there's a train station here. I definitely know there's a tram stop. Not quite in the right place, is it? It was more like Aston tram stop. Or Aston Villa tram stop. Smooth all that out. Oh, I don't like that. Get rid of that. Lots of smoothing. Let's not forget to call this jewellery. Is it double L? Jewellery quarter. What have I done there? That's not how you spell anything. That's it, isn't it? Jewellery. Jewellery. I think we got a lot done. I like it. That's a major connection now. So we are connected. Snow Hill doesn't just stop there anymore. It goes further west all the way to the Galton Bridge higher level. Means it connects up to here. We have New Street goes to obviously Galton Bridge. And now this part of the city, whatever line it is, I can't remember, now goes all the way to Perry Bar. We have this track here that brings us and joins up with... Would this be the West Coast main line for the most part? I think it would. We have some plans. I don't think we're going to get that freight yard in. That's a little unfortunate because we just don't have the room. We'd have to go up and over and under and we just don't have the room. Maybe we can... Oh, we'll just put them as sidings. Maybe. I mean, it could kind of go there. But it'll be way too close. So, depends what... We could use this area, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what services come out here, so we're going to find that out for Sunday. Let's play this then. It's about time we got some time ticking by. We're in 1922. Do remember that in 1925 we get high-speed track. We'll also get the signals we'll be using throughout our playthrough. And I'll go around and upgrade those before the episode, the following episode that they're coming. No one wants to see me replacing signals for 3 days. That's about how long it's going to take. No, I think I've been quite... Oh, look at them all. I was going to say I think I've been quite good with signals. I think you're wrong, Grand. I think you've been a bit crazy with them. I said I wouldn't be crazy, and what have I done? How is this working now? It looks to be fixed, doesn't it? This is super slow. The reason I watched Jeff Marshall's all the stations, and he goes through here, obviously, because he's doing all the stations. And this service is quite... It's 1 an hour, something like that. So you don't see... There's 2 services, but they're very infrequent. You wouldn't ever see a real issue here, which is why it can get away with being a single track. For our map, it's obviously all squished together. There's a little purple train goes down there. We had a new train today. I like that. I'm going to do even more work on the road network. As you can see, Birmingham's roads, they're all going to be like this eventually. Once I know where stations are going, and then like this area here. We can also figure out whether we want some to be like industrial buildings like the real ones. And the trucks can be delivering into the various suburbs in Birmingham. We now have West Brom's ground in, the Hawthorns. We have, this is Birmingham City's ground. That is Aston Villa's ground. We're obviously going to have Wolves' ground. Where's Wolves? I've lost Wolves here. That has been the first episode of 2019. Thanks for watching, guys. We have a new name. I am the Stationmaster for this week. On Sunday, there'll be a new guest the station. Perhaps I'll try and make it a little easier. I don't know. I don't know. I like being the Stationmaster. You'll have to earn it. Have to earn the title. I'll try and figure out something to do with that area. So what should we do? Sunday, obviously, do you know what? Sunday, I've got an idea. Where is Dudley? Let's connect Dudley Sunday. That's the plan. And then we can extend some of our trains that come through and go to Dudley. That sounds like a good plan. We should also maybe connect this up. We can have a crossover here if need be. Temporarily. You just go to Galton Bridge high level and then back this way. I don't know what trains will continue through here. There is another Stourbridge Junction. Where is Stourbridge? Stourbridge is down here. So yes, that'll be the trains that head to here. I like that idea. That's what we're doing Sunday, guys. We are going to head to Dudley. And we're going to extend some services, play with some trains. I'll do some more road works in between now and Sunday. Looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed that one. A little bit fiddly, but I believe we've got the essence of Birmingham really starting to come together now. This is an entire loop. Look at that. That's an entire loop. This is beautiful. This is all connected. Oh, I'm excited. Look at it all. Put your excitement away, Grand, and we'll find somewhere to be that's nice and busy. Maybe we'll look over here. I always like this one as one of our Chiltern trains heads off that way. Let's look at all of our stadiums and a little bit of New Street. And we don't quite have a glimpse of... Oh, is that is it? Yeah, we'll have a little glimpse of Snow Hill from here. Let's close that a second. If you've not subscribed, please do so. It makes me very happy when I see new subscribers. And join the community. If you do want to pop in Discord, it is totally free. It is. You don't have to be a Patreon or anything like that. Come in, join in with the fun there. Meet new friends. There's a lot of friendships that have been created in there since our Discord has started up. There's over 100 people in there now. So we're going to sit here at Moore Street and look at our trains. And there's also the trains going into New Street under there. We've got the new stadium. That stadium right over there in the background in the centre is West Brom's ground. The map is really starting to come together. So, until next time, take care.